Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to the Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. Here we are, first day of lockdown in the UK. Thought I'd do something a little bit special. I thought I'd crack on, but first, before I get into the video guys, I just want to wish everybody to stay safe, everyone to stay at home, and I hope all your friends and all your family are all living great and they're all having a great time and they're all loving their whiskey. I appreciate there's a wee bit more time on our hands at the minute, so lots of time to catch up on YouTube. No excuses anymore guys, just catch up on all those videos, watch all those creators, comment all of the videos, and obviously drink some whiskey with them. Responsibly, of course. Just before I get into the video guys, just a quick bit of housekeeping to take care of before I crack on. If you're a returning subscriber, then thank you very much and welcome back. If you so happen to have popped in for the first time and whiskey's your thing, then you've landed on the right channel. You may want to consider clicking that subscribe button down below. Just to remind you, it's completely free guys, it doesn't cost you anything, and you're helping the channel massively on its way to the magical 2K. Now, today's video guys, I've decided I'm in lockdown. I'm going to open 5 bottles today. 5 bottles that I'm hopefully are going to take care of over the next, I think I'm down for 3 weeks at the minute, so I've got 5 bottles that I'm looking forward to spending some time with in the next 3 weeks, so I'm going to share them with you now guys. So the first one I'm going to crack on with, it's a little bit of a kind of budget whiskey, so it's going to be possibly an everyday sipper, which is going to be this one, which is the Anok 12. Let me just crack this open guys. Yeah, Anok 12, Speyside Distillery. Let's find where we're going here. Yeah, let's get that cracked open. Oh, let's see if I can get a pop for you. Wow, lovely. Let's pour a little bit of that. Wow, that is lovely, lovely stuff. I can smell that already. Beautiful little aroma. Fruity. Let's cover that up for a minute guys. Yeah, so Anok 12, it's from the Knockdo Distillery up there on Speyside. They say this is budget whiskey. They were established in 1894. I'm not going to dwell on the history of distilleries guys, I just want to just crack on with some of the whiskey. It's a 40%er, so it's one of those, it does everybody, it's ideal for a newbie. It won't break the budget, so it's not going to break your bank, and it's very, very easy to get a hold of. It's round about, in the UK, it's round about kind of £30 mark, give or take. You may pick it up on an offer at the moment, but I wouldn't certainly pay much more than £30 for it. And as I say, it's super, super stuff. I'm not sure what it is in other regions and other markets and other territories, but here I know it's a reasonable price. So I'm just going to crack on quickly with this because I've got a few to go through. Wow. Okay. It's malty. Beautiful colour. There is colour in it guys, but well, I'm assuming there's colour in it. Doesn't tell me on here, but yeah, I'm presuming this is coloured and I'm presuming it's chill filtered. Yeah, so let's have a little, show you you get the colour. Nice little colour there, can't be much in it, but let's have a look. Wow, it's malty, it's really sweet and it's really fresh. It's like a little fruit basket, there's lots of fresh fruit. Wow. It's a little bit aromatic, it's soft. That little bit of lemon and a little bit of honey. Wow, real nice. Yeah, there's a little vanilla there. Let's try it on the palate. Cheers guys. Okay guys, wow, that was, it's really soft on arrival. It's definitely malty, it's fruity, it's juicy, it's really sweet. There's a little bit of spice comes in there, I think it's a little bit of cinnamon comes in. But it's a typical Speysider. Picking up a little bit of dark chocolate now. Wow, those fruits are there. That touch of lemon. A little bit of citrus. Real easy drinker, guys. That 40% makes it very easy. It's very smooth, it's very silky. I say it's very easy to drink. Let's do a little bit on the finish, guys. Let's see how this goes down. Cheers. Okay, guys, on that finish, it's a medium finish. It's not the longest in the world, but it's a decent finish for a 40%er. It's still very fruity. The spice becomes a wee bit more prominent on the finish. It's a little bit spicier, a little bit pepperier. And there's a nice oaky dryness. But all in all, this is a fantastic dram, guys. If you've managed to try it, drop me a comment down below. And hopefully you might want to check this out. I'm sure this is going to see me beautifully through the lockdown. But let's move on to the next one, guys. Okay, guys, the second one on the list. This is one I have done before. It's the Glengoyne Legacy. It's the Chapter 1 2019. I actually reviewed this one, I think it's roughly exactly this time last year, so I think we're coming up for about a year. Let's get into this one. Let's crack this open. Yeah, I think this was Whiskey Review number 30, so I don't know if you want to go back and check it out, guys. If you want to pick up another beautiful pop, let's get me a glass for this one. Beautiful pop there again. See if you want to find out a wee bit more about Glengoyne, then check out review number 30. I say I'll pop a link above, if you want to check that out. Super stuff. I love Glengoyne. I see I have a full range of Glengoyne. I've got the 21, the 25, the teapots, teapot 6, teapot 7. So I'm a fan of Glengoyne. See, this one is, wow, super nose. That sherry fruitiness just comes straight out. This is bottled at 48% ABV. Non-chill filtered, natural colour. And there's a nice little statement on here from Glengoyne. Let me see if I can find this. Where's the little strap line? Yeah, Glengoyne is unhurried since 1833. Fantastic stuff. But on the nose of this one, let's see, this is sherry fruit. Lots of sherry. Sherry hits you straight away. It's really fruity. It's those dark fruits, sultanas, raisins, figs, plums. That Christmas cake notes there. There's even a cherry on the top of this one. But it's more than that, guys. There's honey, there's vanilla, there's spice, there's cinnamon. Even if you dig down into it, guys, I think I'm picking up some apples and some pears in there as well. Wow, this is first fill European oak. Sherry casks. I think age-wise, I think it's around about 9 to 11 years. Wow. And I think this one was coming in at £55, guys. I think it's still available. I say I'm waiting now. It's about a year ago since the last disc came out. So I think the 2021 can't be too far away. I think it is going to be a series that they're popping out. But they're taking their time with this one. But it's like anything at Glengoyne, they don't hurry anything. Wow. Let's taste it. Cheers, guys. Okay, guys, on that first sip of that one, it's sherry forward. It's full flavoured. It's gone a little bit spicy. It's a little bit spicier on the palate than it is on the nose. But on the arrival, it's silky smooth. It's got a wonderful mouthfeel. Smooth, soft. Then the alcohol, then the 48% hits you. Goes a little bit spicy. I think it's cinnamon there. Maybe a little bit of pepper. But it's got a wonderful mouthfeel. Sherry driven. Wow, wonderful stuff. I think this one comes in about £55, this. It's still available. Now you can still pick them up. As I say, I have done a couple of bottles of this and it just gets better and better. I know these are all going to be neck pours, but this is great stuff. I'm not going to score any of these, guys, because I don't think it's fair. They're all on neck pours, so I won't bother scoring any of these. Let's try a little bit more for the finish. Okay, that guys, that's a medium to long finish on that one. It's still fruity. Those dark fruits, those raisins, those figs, those plums are there. It's got spicier as it goes on and through the development and into the finish. It's much more spicy. A little bit hot, a little bit peppery. Wonderful. And then it's right on the end. There's a little nice oaky dryness, which is fantastic. So all in all, guys, another wonderful whiskey. £55 a bottle here in the UK. If you see it, if you try it, snap it up, guys. You won't go wrong and you won't be disappointed with Glengoyne. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, guys, this time I'm heading across the pond. I'm gonna crack open a little Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. This one is the rare breed. Let's see if I can get into this one. This is the rare breed barrel proof. See, I've been on a wee bit of a bourbon journey over the last kind of 10 months. Let's see how this one pops. Oh, that's nice, that, isn't it? Okay, this gives me an opportunity, guys. I've been waiting to try this glass that's been generously sent to me by Jason at the Mash and Drum, so I'm going to give this a crack in this one. Wow. Okay, rare breed. See, this one is bottled at, let's have a look, 116.8 proof. It is number 4 char, which means that the barrels is really toasted, really to a real char level that really almost looks like an alligator skin. It's really rough. Yeah, but it's typical when I say it's 58.4 ABV. Excuse me, 58.4 ABV, 116.8 proof. So yeah, let's crack on with the nose of this one. Wow, right up front, guys, it's got a really nice rye spice note. Wow, and there's a little bit of it's a little bit hot on the nose. You'd expect that from 116.8, but there's a real nice vanilla note. Wow, it actually smells just like the 101, Wild Turkey 101, but I think there's a little bit more ABV on this one. It smells creamy, smells vanilla, like a creamy vanilla. Wow, a little bit of cherry in there as well. I see we get a lot of cherry in bourbon. Okay, let's try this one on the palate, guys. Slange. Wow, some nice legs on that. Don't know if you can pick those up. Love the glass. Thank you very much, Jason. Wow, that's got a kick. Starts off really nice and then all of a sudden it just hits you. The ABV kicks in. That rye spice is kicking in now. Some lovely brown sugars. That sweet vanillas. Toffees there. Wow. As you can see, guys, as well, my coin fits beautifully on this little glass. Just sits in there nicely. Lovely. But it's very sweet. It's very oaky. And the mouth feels really creamy on the palate. Let's try some more. Wow. So sweet, so spicy. Lovely vanilla. Wow, nice. Let's do a bit for the finish. Very tasty this, guys. I'm hoping all of these just get much better as they start to come down the bottle. Wow, so sweet. Okay, guys, on the finish, that just goes on and on forever. Spice, it's so spicy. Lots of cinnamon. Even maybe a little bit of pepper, I think. I don't know if it's the ABV that's so hot. but it's hot all the way through, beautifully balanced, but it's got a lovely, lovely, nice vanilla sweetness on the end. Wonderful. Okay, let's move on to the next one, guys. Heading back to Scotland on this one. This is going to be the Dalhousie 16. I have recently reviewed the Flora and Fauna range. I did the Blair Athol 12, the Ben Rennes 15, and this Dalhousie 16. But the Dalhousie 16 I used was a sample, so I'm going to crack this one open. Let's see if we get the pop. Yep, there it is. Lovely pop on that one. So let me find another glass here. Here we go. Let's get this poured. There's that glug. Wow. Okay, on this Dalhousie 16, as I say, I've done the Flora and Fauna. I'll probably pop a link to that video above as well. This is a typical Speyside one again, Speyside Whiskey. If you want to find out a wee bit more about the Flora and Fauna ranges, you may want to check that video out. This one again is bottled at, this is 43% ABV. I do believe this is coloured and I do believe it's chill filtered, but it's Flora and Fauna. Let's do a little bit. Let's pop that there for a second. Then we'll just do a little bit on the nose. Wow, okay. This is sherried as well. You probably realise, guys, I like the sherry. Typical Speyside. This goes into the Johnny Walker and the J&B blends. It's from Diageo. But right up front, this here again, it's fruity. There's lots of nice apples there. But there's a nice, really juicy orange in there as well. And I'm picking up some chocolate. It's almost like a chocolate orange. Those dark fruits are there, figs, plums, raisins, Christmas cakes there. Wow, there's a cherry on this one as well. See, this is bottled at 43%, but the difference with this one is it's got a lovely malty character as well, but it's really, really fruity. Let's see how it is on the palate. Cheers, guys. Sherry again, sweet. This one's really, really mouth coating, and it's got a nice dryness. It's actually almost waxy. Very similar to maybe a Klein Leash. Got that waxiness, that dryness, but it's thick and it's oily. You can tell there's a wee bit more age to this one. Then it's developing, as it's developing it's becoming spicier. Bit of pepper coming in there. Wow. But it's really, really fruity. Let's try it on the palate. On that second sip, it is really waxy now, guys. It's getting spicy. But the difference with this one is as it's developing, it initially starts off on your first on the nose, it's fruity and it's sweet. On your first sip, it's initially fruity and sweet, but as it develops, it becomes much more savoury. It's a bit more meaty, and it's a lot more oaky on the palate. So the age is coming in. Wow, real nice. It's two different whiskies. On the nose, it's very sweet and fruity. On the palate, it starts fruity and sweet, and then it develops into a more savoury note, a bit more meaty. Wow, it's wonderful. Let's see how it is on the finish. Cheers, guys. On the finish, guys, they've got those. It's meaty, so it's barbecued meats, savoury, but it's sweet and savoury at the same time, but it's spicy, and on the finish it's a bit more nuttier on the finish. and dare I say it, a little bit minty as well. So real complex one, this one, guys. Wonderful stuff. Let's try a bit more of this before I move on to the next one. I'm enjoying this one. Okay guys, I think I'm moving on to number 5. I think this is going to be the last one that I'm going to crack open. Won't be a surprise to you. Springbank 10. Let's crack this one open. This is round about the 45 to 50 pound bracket. Might need a little help to get into this one. Yeah, 45 to 50 pounds. I'm not going to tell you anything about Springbank that you probably don't know unless you're a newbie. If you are a newbie, I've done a couple of Springbank videos before. I've done the 15, I've done the cast strength 12. You might want to go back and check them out. If I get a chance, I'll pop links to them, guys. But let's see how this one pops. Wow. Super. Springbank, eh? Everyone needs a bit of Springbank during the lockdown. Let's see if I get a glug. I've got my tall glass on this one, so wow, look at that. Wow, super. This one, guys, is bottled at 46% ABV, and this is like everything at Springbank. It's natural colour, non-chill filtered, as we really like it. Let's get a quick coin on that for a second. Okay, this one's slightly peated. Slight peat notes. I think is about up to about 10 ppms on this one. This is predominantly from majority of ex-bourbon casks. I think there's a little bit of sherry casks, ex-sherry casks in here. But let's see how this one looks on the colour. This is a real nice autumn gold, that colour. Look at that colour, it's beautiful. Wonderful. Wow. Straight up front, you get a little bit of smoke. It's like a soft smoke. It's like a smoke in the distance. It's got that lovely vanilla, toffee and honey. But it's sweet. It's got that real honey sweetness. It's almost like maybe a marmalade or some sort of lemony jam, something like that. But the citrus is there, it's lemon citrus. And I'm even picking up maybe some pastry, maybe a Chelsea bun or a cinnamon swirl or something like that. Maybe some freshly baked bread. Wow. Let's see how this one goes on the palate, guys. I'm looking forward to this. Hello, Springbank. Okay, guys, this one's really oily on the mouthfeel. The soft smoke's there. Wonderful mouthfeel, as I say. It's full bodied, it's rich. That soft smoke's there. But the vanilla and the toffee are in there as well. This one's a little bit salty. Lovely little salty note on this one. But it's fruity. It's honeyed. Then this, as it develops, the spice kicks in. That cinnamon and nutmeg. To say, it's like one of those little cinnamon pastries. Beautifully balanced, complex. For a 10-year-old, it's super. Again, I think this is coming in from the 40 to 50 pound bracket. None of these guys are going to bust the bank and break the bank. But if you're locked down for 2 or 3 weeks, then they're going to be really handy to have around. Wow. Let's try a little bit for the finish. On the finish, this one is long, spicy, just a little pepper, a little bit of hot on the finish. Picking up some marzipan, and it's beautiful. There's a real beautiful honey note right on the end. All in all, fantastic. Well, that's me went through, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. I haven't really tackled peat, because as you probably know, I'm not a peat guy. But if I was going to tackle peat, in fact, when I get to maybe 2 or 3 weeks in, I might have to crack open a peat one. So I've got one ready to crack open, and it's going to be the Ardbeg Perpetuum. I've had this one a while now. This is bottled at 47.4. So 2 or 3 weeks in, this is the one I'm going to, when I decide I'm ready to get a bit of peat, I need some peat in my life. The other one I've got that I've already opened, that one is the Lafroig Cask Strength. I've had that one, I have reviewed that one as well. So I've got a couple of peat ones that, if I really need some peat in my life, then I've got a couple, that one that I've got already opened and one I can crack open. This one's lightly peated, but as you know, there's you peat heads are out there, so I thought I'd have to pop something in there just to keep you guys happy. So all in all, guys, that's me. I hope you've enjoyed my little rundown. I'm looking forward to spending some time with all of these whiskies. You might see a little bit more of me over the next 2 or 3 weeks because I've really got nothing else to do. I'm stuck indoors. No symptoms. We're on lockdown, so I can't get out and about. So I'm really looking forward to that time and spending some time. I will be catching up on YouTube. Please catch up on all those guys that are putting out. There must be a lot of extra content coming out, guys. So if there's a upside to all this, is that you can sit down and watch loads of videos. Spend lots of time with the family. Take care. I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. And as always, guys, the pleasure is in the drinking. And I'll see you all very soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye.